Hey folks, it's Masterpiece. I just wanted to show you guys exactly what I do in the process I go for modifying my Armorer's Forge. First thing you want to do is get a few supplies. You're going to need some water. So I got this cup that I'm going to fill a little bit with water. Just warm water, lukewarm water. A plate, some toothpicks or something to stir the paint and water. Alright, you're gonna need, I use Tamiya paint. This one here is Desert Yellow. That one's really important. That's some of their Desert Yellow. You're gonna need brown, and then black, which I forgot to bring out, but I'm gonna bring that one out in a bit. And then you're also gonna want a rust color. Now, it doesn't matter the brand. I think I got this one because it was pretty cheap. It's just a Martha Stewart Crafts, so those go for not too much money. So it really doesn't matter what brand for rust you go with, but I just chose that one. So you're gonna want to get out all of your stuff from the forge and completely disassemble it. There's the bottom. This is the back wall. I took out the mythosaur skull, and then over here we have the roof, the top of it. We'll get to that later, but you want to first start out with the rust. So we're gonna have fun with that first and start to lightly hit the cabinet, the actual forge, like the top of it, and over here I have the bottom of it. You're gonna want to grab your brush and lightly just go in between these crevices with a little bit of that rust. Not a whole lot. When it comes to stuff like this, a little goes a long way. You can see I already pretty much hit this one with that rust. I just wanted to get in between those crevices. You could tell a little bit more on this area and over here. I know if you shine the light, you could kind of see it a little more, but yeah, this one's done. You don't want to do a whole lot. So next, the one that I'm really gonna hit up with the rust is this part. So this is what it looks like now. All right, so here's everything with lightly brushed with rust. All the metal pieces, at least. This one I went a little bit more overboard just because there's a lot more crevices in there that you have to get into. But I'm basically just going to let that dry, and then after that we're going to hit everything, even this stuff, with a black. This stuff. So this is what it looks like now. You can kind of tell like there's some rust in there in between those crevices. Very subtle, but a little goes a long way, like I said. So for this next part, you're gonna want your warm water and then your black paint. So you just dip a little bit in there, and then you're gonna want to grab your brush and just get it all in these crevices. If you want, you could completely dump it onto the actual playset So once you wipe the black off of all of that, it's gonna look a little bit like that. That's what you want. You're gonna see a lot more of the black in between those crevices. And it works out because it kind of acts as like almost like a shadow in between the crevices. So now you just do the same thing with the other stuff. You just want to make sure that you get black all in between the cracks and crevices of this, and then wipe it off. Get your warm water again, reload with warm water and brown, and do the exact same process except for the forge parts and the cabinet. It's just gonna be these two parts that you're gonna put brown on. So we're just gonna add a little bit of brown. Stir it. Should have, here we go. And we do the same thing. Just grab your brush and make sure you soak up those pieces. All right, so this is what it looks like with the black wash and the brown wash. It looks really good already, but we're still not done yet. Last thing we're gonna do is hit it with this XF59 Desert Yellow, and we're gonna do that with a dry brush, and we're just lightly gonna mostly hit the ground, the sand, like so, and blend it in really good right here, because you can see a lot of heavy water that has just been piling up there, and it doesn't look very good. It doesn't look natural, so we're gonna just blend that in. All right, so now it's done. I dry brushed it and went over a few parts with the Desert Yellow on the middle and top portion, but I really hit it a lot with the bottom just to kind of make it all blend in, excuse me. And now I think it turned out really good. All right, so here it is partially assembled. Looks good. I think the back wall looks a lot better. It's gonna look a lot better with the Mythosaur skull on the back there and everything else put together. But I'm not done yet. I figured I would install some lights, and that's when I'm going to talk about an amazing company called Evan Design. Now, for those of you that don't know Evan Design, they are probably the best company to go to for miniature lighting, all that kind of stuff, model kits. If you want to install lights on model kits, they're the best to go to. I always go to them for whenever I'm installing any kind of lights. I think if any of you guys saw the Boba's throne room and what I did with that, all of those lightings and fiber optics were through Evan Design. Not only do they come with LED lights and coin cell holders. This here is a pack that includes all of that, but they also come with fiber optics kits, all that kind of stuff. So Evan Design is awesome because they already have these kits for sale where you can just have all the parts put together and install it onto your kit. So I'll show you just what I mean in a sec, but this already comes with the battery, the switch, and the little LED, and these are flickering LED light kits, as you can see there. So that's the color. I use the same kit for Boba's spit for his throne room. So we're gonna use basically the same concept, same thing, just on the forge. So this is what comes in the bag. It comes with all the pieces, some instructions right here on how to put it all together. So all you need is a soldering iron and a little bit of solder, and then we can install it onto the forge. And I'm gonna put it underneath here, and then these wires are just gonna come underneath and through the back. And then I'll probably attach them with some hot glue. I'll attach the wires with hot glue so it's not just loose in the back there. All right, everybody, and here is the end result. You could see the weathering in the back. And now that's with the lights on. I think it came out really good. It was a lot of fun to make this. I hope you guys learned something. Like, comment, subscribe, and let me know what other playset you would like to see me do this with, any of the new upcoming ones, that is. And I'll see what I could do. Anyways, that's going to be it for this video. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.